Bhanwari Devi from Bhateri, Rajasthan, who was gang raped in 1992 by men angered by her effort to prevent the child marriages of their families. Her subsequent treatment by the police and the court acquittal of the accused attracted widespread national and international attention, and it became a landmark episode in India's women's right movement. Bhamri Devi belonged to a potter's, Kumhar's family in Bhateri village. Is just 55 kilometers from Jaipur, which is the state capital of the Rajasthan of India. In 1990s, actually 90s, the child marriages were very commonly practiced in the villages in Rajasthan. And the village where Bhamri Devi was staying, Bhateri, it was dominated by Gujars, a higher caste from Bhamri Devi's potter's caste. Bhamri was married herself when she was just 5 to 6 years old to Madan Lal Prajapati, who was simply just 8 and 9 years old. She had two sons and two daughters from him. In 1985, Bhamri became a Sathin, a friend, a grassroots workers' employment as a part of the WDP, Women's Development Project started by the Rajasthan government. And in 1987, she took up the issue of the attempted rape of a woman from a neighboring village, which was not liked by the locals. In 1992, she took up the issue of the child marriage. And the same year, when the Rajasthan government launched a campaign against the child marriages. The campaign was not only simply ignored by the villagers, but also resisted. When Bhamri Devi attempted or tried to stop her village Gujar Ram Saran Gujar's 9 months old daughter's marriage, on the scheduled day of the Akatij, when they generally considered very auspicious for the child marriages, the marriage could not take place because Bhamri Devi's effort to involve police and the local administration. However, it could not took place on the Akati's day. However, the marriage was done next day at 2 a.m. in the morning. This resulted also in the social boycott of Bhamri Devi and her family. She was forced to leave her job of Sathin, and husband was beaten up by the Gujars. On 22nd September 1992, while she was working with her husband in her fields, 5 men appeared from the dominant Gujars caste from her village, and they attacked her husband and they beat him so much till the time he became unconscious. And then they caught hold of Bhamri Devi, and 2 of them, they raped her one by one. The accused were arrested but were backed by the locals and the local MLA, the politician, member of Legislative Assembly, and the FIR was lodged with great indifference by the police, and the similar indifference was continued at the primary health center where she was supposed to be medically examined by the doctor. They simply referred her to Savai Man Singh Hospital in Jaipur. With all her efforts and running around, On 25th September 1992, Rajasthan Patrika, it carried a very small news of Bhanwari Devi's rape. And following this, all the newspapers, they took up the case and published in very great details, and even some of them they covered in their editorials. Indian Express also did an interview of Bhanwari Devi. Many Jaipur-based women's groups and social organizations took up the case, and while this was happening on 15th November 1995, the district and the session courts in Jaipur, they dismissed the case and acquitted the accused. The judgment led to nationwide campaign for justice for Bhanwari Devi. A public interest litigation was filed in the Supreme Court of India, which led to issue a Vishakha guidelines, a legal victory for Bhanwari Devi and all the women's group. Bhanwari Devi received plenty of honors and awards nationally as well as internationally. She was invited to United Nations for the 4th World Conference of Women in Beijing. In 1994, she was awarded the Neerja Bhanot Memorial Award for her extraordinary courage, conviction and commitment. And in 2000, Jag Mundra released a film, Bawander, based on Bhanwari Devi's story. Thank you very much.